Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Lisa Todd and Henry Black. The two of you have been married for 3 years, but you've been together for 25. Not only that, you've been here before. You came here to divorce court, and I told you to stay together because the rest of the world shouldn't have to deal with you. So we're going to take a moment, take a look at what we said, and then figure out why we're back in divorce court today.
After I married you, Your Honor, she started stealing my ATM cards.
No, he did.
Started stealing my... Your Honor, God, no one's there but her and I. Who took my money? I don't know.
Mrs. Todd, were you taking his money?
Your Honor,
I don't know.
Your Honor,
Figure it out.
May I? Because I'm going to keep it
Go
real
ahead.
with you.
Go
You know
ahead.
what? I took his money because he don't give me nothing.
Apparently, you were not able to work out of that crisis, so you have returned here, and Mrs. Todd, you are seeking a sum of money to relocate, and we will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mr. Black, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me about this union, what's happened since we've been here before, and why you're here again?
You said go home and work it out.
I did.
You say no one wanted either one of us.
I did.
And I understand why you said that. Because I don't want her, and I know she don't want me. I went and tried to start a business to boost her self-esteem, to get her ego, get her involved in life. Didn't work. It's the same thing, Judge.
What kind of business was it?
I can tell you what kind it wasn't. It wasn't no goddamn Alexander Moso. It wasn't no Stuart Hughes. It wasn't no Men's Warehouse. It wasn't nothing involving no suit. That suit looked like, y'all remember Auntie had that sofa that she kept the plastic on forever. Forever. The plastic, now what? I mean, it's 2026. That plastic been on there since 94. It's been on there since 94. That's what that guy go, dog. That guy go, dog. You can't come into the courtroom. Now, she came in there more fly than you. She came in there more fly than you, bro. That's violation number one. Number two, stole from me. Stole from me. Stole the ATM card. Nah.
That's a cleaning service. Easy, simple. She worked for 3 weeks. Great job. The third week, she want a raise.
Ms. Todd, were you working for your husband for 3 weeks and then asked for a raise?
I was working for us.
Right.
This is our community business.
Gotcha.
In the marriage. Now, let me tell you something, Mr. Judge. Yes, I was working, but you know what? He want to pay me $11 an hour what he pay his employees, but have me doing all this figuring, paperwork and everything. I asked him, could I get $2-3 more, advance pay, instead of getting paid like the employees?
Right.
No, I can't. So yeah, I quit.
Now, Mr. Black, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
You've got a business with your wife. Wouldn't it make sense to give her a couple of extra dollars? Because that's a couple of extra dollars that's going to come back into the house that she shares with you.
Absolutely not. Like she said, she is an employee. She's an employee. Love you, dear. Love you, hon. I'll see you out. All of that. She can have all of that, but she's still an employee. You ain't put in on it, man. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. She wasn't out there in that fit. Then what happened after that? Now she gonna want every Friday off. She gonna want every Friday off. Her homegirl's gonna want to come up there and get hot. No. You gotta. No.
That's what I was trying to get her to understand, that this is a brand new business, and in the business, we're gonna have to lose money to make money. And that we can't get paid starting the business. We get paid down the line. But it don't register with her. She want to get paid before the other employees.
Right.
Matter of fact, she wanted them to quit when she quit.
Were you going to strand the man with no employees?
Yeah,
You know what, Your Honor? Everybody get paid $11. Now, he done gave his other family member advance payment of $200. Now, why I can't get my money?
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I understand, Mrs. Todd, that one of your major concerns with Mr. Todd, in addition to the cleaning service, Mr. Black, thank you. In addition to the cleaning service is his mother.
Oh, baby. Listen, his mother, sweeter than sweet. But when it comes to us, when we have an argument, she always intervene. And you know what he do? They call the police on me every week and try to put me out. But let me tell you something. I told them I ain't going nowhere. You're gonna have to have a crane to put me out of here.
So you two live in the house with his mother?
With his mother.
And can I ask you about that, Mr. Black?
Yeah.
You're 58. She's 54. What are you doing at home with your mother?
I mean,
my mom is 87 years old. She's on the downside of her life, and
so she needs care.
She needs help. She can't cut the grass, take out the garbage. She can't do all the things anymore.
Well, is your mother dipping in when you two have an argument?
No, my mother won't do that. My mom is mostly on Lisa's side. She'll come to Lisa and say, look, you don't treat your husband like that.
Oh, no.
I was married for 52 years, and this is not the way you treat your husband. You're supposed to come in, cook, and clean. You don't come in cursing your husband out, trying to lower his self-esteem, calling him all kind of 3-letter words. You never tell him you love him. You won't cook for him.
And a couple of 4-letter words, too,
well, 4-letter words.
Miss Todd, why don't you tell me what your vision of his mother's participation in your marriage
Your Honor,
is?
I have no problem with his mother. And I love my husband. But right now, love ain't got nothing to do with this. Let me tell you something. Your Honor. I have a problem when we get into it that he runs to his mama. She always intervening in what we're doing. And even though when I cook, she sits there and watch me cook. Don't use this much salt. Don't use this skillet.
I got
and you know what? She's
you.
sweeter than sweet. But you know what? As far as him talking about cooking and cleaning, look at him now. I made that happen for him. I remember when he didn't know how to dress. You know what? He come out with hair standing up like a Don King, let you shop, and one gym shoe on and one gym shoe, and you ain't going nowhere with me. I made him what he is today.
You still believe your wife is stealing from you? Can you tell me
I know she's
why
stealing.
you think she's stealing from you?
I know she's stealing, because now I constantly check my bank account, right?
Right.
So I'm on the phone, I call up the bank, and I'm talking to the person, and I say, what's my balance? They give me a balance, and then the banker say, you're making a withdrawal right now. I said, what? You're making a withdrawal as we speak. I said, I'm at home. All I'm doing is checking the balance. She said, somebody's cashing a check. And right now, I said, okay, connect me with the with the bank where this is happening.
Right.
And they did. They gave me the manager. And the manager said, yeah, it's somebody here cashing a check in your name. I said, what? I said, and she said, well, hold on a second. I'm going to go talk to the teller. And I'm going to let you talk to the teller. Because the teller knows me personally. And I'm talking to the teller. I say, who's there cashing the check? She said, it's your wife. I say, what? She said, what you want me to do? Because if I done gave her the money already. And I said, call the police on her. I want her to go to jail. Get her. And the teller say, I can do that for you, sir. But if I tell her, then my manager's gonna fire me. And
So
I
you
said,
didn't do
okay.
it.
I said,
You
hold
don't
up.
cost the guy his job.
Right.
Miss Todd, were you cashing checks that weren't yours to cash?
You know what, Your Honor? I don't steal. I take his money and let him know I took it. I wake him up and let him know I took this money. He used to give me.
I don't find nothing funny about that. If it's my money, then it's my money. Don't steal anything from me. If you want something, then ask for it. If I say no, then I say no. If I say yes, then I say yes. But don't take it upon yourself to just invite yourself into my stuff. That's just like if I don't know, stole all your nails or something like that, or stole all your clothes and donated them to the army, or stole all, I just don't like stealing. I don't like stealing at all, bro. Especially, it's just, I don't like sneaky. She not being sneaky about it at all. Well, I don't know. If his story is what his story is, was she being sneaky about it? I don't know. Either way, I just look at that like as far as being with a person, I would never be able to trust you. I'd never be able to trust you. And it's whether you stole $15 from me, or 15, I don't have 1,000, or $200 or something from me, something like that. That's messed up. I don't think that's funny at all.
But now he stopped. I can. What you gonna do? Call the police and see what they tell you. Because Henry don't give me no money no more. Little schoolgirl lunch money that he give me. Let me tell you something. He used to give me, but he don't give me no money no more. I wakes him up and tell him I took the money. Now what you gonna do?
Now, Miss Todd, when you came out here, you proclaimed your desire to keep Mr. Black.
Oh, I'm gonna keep him.
Well, let's work on
He
that
gonna
for a
keep
minute.
me too. He ain't got
Apparently,
no choice.
according to you, he's cheap. He's a mama's boy. What do you want with him?
Look, I knew that from day one coming through the door 25 years ago. I'm just stuck just like him. And when I say death, do we part? When I took my vows, I meant that very seriously. And when I say death, do we part, I mean death, do we part.
And even when you inside of the ground, bro, she gonna roll over and get on your nerves. Why you can't call? Why you didn't virtually think about me last night? Why you ain't send me no message from the under? It's gonna be something she gonna get on your nerves about, bro. Why that girl next to you so Hold on, bro. Why that girl next to you so close? You can't even get buried next to another woman, bro. You can't even get buried next to another woman, bro. You better not let Amber Thompson be buried next to you too close. You better not let Amber Thompson be buried next to you too close, bro. She'll creep up out that mouth. She'll creep up out that mouth. Hey. Man, hey. Oh, boy. I forgot what I was talking about. Like the video.
I ain't gonna let somebody else have him, because every time he eat, he gonna see me in his plate. I ain't gonna let nobody else have him.
Now, Mr. Black, Mr. Black,
I ain't gonna let him.
do you have
I
any
got too
interest
much
whatsoever in staying with Mrs. Todd?
He ain't got no.
None. None.
He ain't got no other choice.
Miss Black over there needs to grow up. She needs some hard love. She needs to be hungry. I gotta let her go. Because she's not.
You can't give a hard, hungry love.
Can I give it to her?
Yeah.
I tried. She's not understanding. It's gotta be her way or no way. And she's so self-centered, it's just all about her.
I love him so much, whereas though I love him enough not to cheat on him. But you know what? I gotta say this. I have a confession.
What?
Uh-oh.
I've been cheating on him. And you know what? His name is Russell. And the first time I saw him, I named him Russell, because he don't talk back, and when I tell him to get up out of that box, he get up out of that box. And he do the job just as good. Not no human, you know what I'm talking about. Oh. That's who I've been cheating on you with. And when I tell him to get up out of that box, he gets up and he don't talk back.
Mr. Black, have you run into Russell?
I'm sorry, Mr. Black, but the tribe has spoken. You've been casted off the tribe. We had to do it. We had to do it. We had to do it for my man, bro. That's sick. How you that was hot, man. What? Cold. Woman, do you not have a heart? Do you not have a heart? I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say, then you wonder why men be walking around here, whatever. No, because that's not true. I'm not gonna say that. But that hurt. If that's what you set out to do, that's what you set out to. It's how you gotta get them, fellas. Fellas, we ain't had one in a minute, bro. Hold up. Huddle! There ain't been no huddle going on for the man. Make sure she get out the room, bro. She got, they ladies, y'all gotta go after that one. Go talk to her. Go holler at your girl, bro. Y'all gotta go talk to her. Go talk to her. She left out? We good. Make sure the door closed. Make sure, alright, we straight. Man, telling you, bro, man, that hurt me. That hurt me, and I wasn't even the one that she was talking to. We got feelings too, bro. We got feelings too. I don't care what nobody said. We feel happy. We feel sad. We feel hurt. We feel joy. We feel all of it. And I don't think, even if you did want to do that, do whatever. Even if you did, it's still a way that you do that. I just feel like she wanted the show. She wanted the attention. Excuse me, not at my expense, but at his expense. And it's like, all right, cool. You get that. You get your hee ha ha moment or whatever you want to call it. But it's like, damn, you gonna hurt me in the process?
Oh, he's seen him.
I haven't seen Russell.
He's seen him.
But what I have encountered is a lot of drinking and smoking that
tell
I
me
don't
about
understand. Every time I come in the house from working hard, instead of having something to eat, a meal prepared, her and her friends are sitting there drinking and smoking.
I may have me a beer. I'm 54 years old. If I feel like I want to have a drink, cleaning this house up every day, sweeping the floor, because his mama don't have carpet. She got outdoor carpet, and you got to sweep that carpet 3 or 4 times a day. And I clean that place up like I got to have a drink up in there. I'm not no alcoholic, but when I feel like when I cook, I like to have me a cocktail and listen to me some music. Listen, it's not an everyday thing with me. I sociably drink.
Yeah. But here's the part that confuses me. You guys were together 25 years before you got married.
Gonna be together.
You said I do, and all of a sudden you can't anymore. What was it about saying I do that mucked up the works so much?
It's because I needed a little serenity in my life. I needed direction. I needed a relationship that had direction. I'm not getting that.
But he knew this from day one, coming
Yeah.
through the door.
But I was
25
drunk
years
then,
ago.
you know.
So now you're sobered up, it's no fun
And I
anymore.
see things clear.
And I do too. Just because I would like to have a drink when I cook. You don't know how I clean up that house. Sweeping the floor 3 or 4 times a day, cooking and cleaning. I had to get his clothes ready to come here. He can't even do that.
You want me to give you $5,000,
Yes.
which is $1,200 per month for 3 months for rent and $1,400 in moving expenses, because you believe if you could just raise up out of your mother-in-law's house and have your own home
With my husband.
with your husband, you will be okay. Do you understand that's what she's asking you for?
I understand it.
But it ain't gonna
I understand that's what she's asking me for. But why would she do that?
Why do you think that will resolve what's been so wrong for so long?
Because every time, I believe, every time when we get in an argument, his crutch is his mama. First thing he holler, you better get Lisa, call the police. They call the police on me 5 times a week.
Do you call the police on her 5 times a
We
week?
have to. She's a violent person. She likes to fight.
Now, Mr. Black, do you mean to tell
5
me
times.
you are afraid of this woman to the extent that the police have to show up
5
5
times a
times
week.
a week?
I am.
Do they ever arrest her?
They won't take her no place.
No.
She tell them, I ain't got no place to go. I live here.
You know what? I used to leave about 10 years ago. Every week, he took his mama downtown on a bus to file a 30-day notice against me.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
To boot you out of
To
the house?
boot me out. And I used to go, but like right now we're married, I ain't going nowhere. When I take my shoes for a walk, he is going to be right behind me. That's my husband. And I ain't giving him up.
I get it.
I like her, man. I want mine to talk about me like that. Yeah, that's mine right there. Got the scoliosis, the hunchback. Sometimes he wear glasses, sometimes he don't. Get nervous, goddamn, bump in the walls when he walking by. All of that. That's how I want you to talk about me. It ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with taking pride in your partner. There we go. It sound like a little marathon or something, like a little quote or something. Pride in your partner. Take pride in your partner or something. That sound cool. What y'all? Nah, I've been trying, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but back to the video with her. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Now, she aggressive with it. She mad aggressive with it. But the overall context of how she going to bat, for her husband, we love that. We love that.
But I can't leave my mom.
We come over there every day.
So your solution to this entire matter is to get Ms. Lisa Todd to roll.
She gotta go.
She gotta go.
She gotta go.
I'm
Because
going around.
she not respecting my mother. And I got to have that.
Ms. Todd, let me say this to you.
Okay.
I like you. I mean,
I like you
I
too.
enjoy you. I think you're funny.
Yeah.
I think you're strong. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I think you could keep him if you turn the volume down a little bit. I think you could keep him if you decided that what you want is him and not your way. And that's two different things. And sometimes when you want him and not your way, you have to decide, well, I'm going to compromise on this and compromise on that and bring him back to you. Ms. Black, I like her. I think you like her. I don't know what's up with your mother. I don't know what you do. You know, you're 58 years old. I don't know what your mother's still telling you. I mean, I'm 52. I talk to my mother every day too, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I can't require him to pay you money to allow the two of you to leave together from his mother's house. There's just no legal, there's no legal ability to do that. There's no cause of action. There's nothing, but there's nothing you can do. You just can't do that. If I were you, Ms. Dodd, I'd change my tune, change my tactics, be cool and under the weather. I still believe in this marriage. I still believe in the two of you. I think that you ought to put her first and you need to be quiet and we can get somewhere with it. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All rise. Parties may leave the courtroom.